We will discuss later this evening the gamut of policy failures in terms of housing and homelessness of this government. And on Thursday, we will discuss, because people before profit requested it, solutions to the housing crisis, just in case you're tempted to say we don't want to discuss solutions. But in your programme for government, you had a whole chapter heading on ending homelessness. Now, last night, the foremost housing campaigner in this country singled out one issue to address, one issue as the key issue, which was to stop the flow of homelessness, of people into homelessness from the private rented sector because of evictions on the grounds of sale. Now, I am asking Taoiseach, do you think you know better than Peter McVerry? And if you don't, if you respect that he knows what he's saying, will you remove the money message from the People Before Profit Solidarity Anti-Evictions Bill, which proposes to do precisely that, to end sale of property as a grounds for eviction, given that Peter McVerry has identified it as the single major reason that people are going into homelessness?
Taoiseach. Oh, sorry, Minister Murphy.
In relation to the area of homelessness, the best way we can help people who are in housing insecurity is through increasing the number of homes that are being delivered. Rebuilding Ireland set out a target of 125,000 homes by the end of 2021. So far, under Rebuilding Ireland, 64,000 new homes have been delivered. 26,000 homes are on site in the last 12 months, and a further 30,000 have planning permission. So we are increasing dramatically the supply of new homes. But for those who don't have their homes yet, earlier this year we passed.
That's not the question, Owen.
I'm getting to it,
Deputy. Not the question.
I'm getting to it, Deputy. You spoke for a minute. I'm going to speak for a minute. Earlier this year, we passed the most progressive rental reforms that we've passed in 3 years, with the majority support of this House, because that's the only way things can get done here. The government's in the minority. I can't bring forward legislation and get it through without the support of this House. And those were very, very important reforms. And earlier this year, both myself and the Taoiseach met with the main NGOs in the country to talk about the issue of houses that are for rent that are going for sale, and why we couldn't do what is being proposed by Father McVerry, the reasons behind that, but also why it wouldn't actually solve the problem of homelessness. It would just displace the problem.
Deputy, please, must listen to the Minister.
Father McVerry has been an advocate for the homelessness for more than 35 years. It's a challenge that we've had for society for far too long. We're doing everything that we can to fix it within our means.
Thank you, Minister.